Hi, I'm Yana, and today I'm drawing the avatars of my friends, but each time I get less time. I start with only 30 minutes, and then it progresses to 15, 5, and then I only have 60 seconds to draw a full drawing for them. So let's get started. I chose Tosa's avatar because I really liked how it looked, and I don't usually draw guys, and so I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to try it out. But I don't usually draw guys, and so I searched up the only guy that I knew how to draw. Satoru Gojo. I completely butchered that. That's completely fine. But the point is, I just searched up pictures of Gojo and decided to roll with it. Because I looked at his avatar and I was like, he has a blindfold on. Gojo has a blindfold on. The similarities are there. And so that's just what I decided to go with. I honestly had a lot of fun. I didn't expect to have a lot of fun, but I had a lot of fun drawing this character because when I first started, you saw what it looked like. It did not look good. I didn't know how to draw feet. I do know how to draw feet. It's just I felt really rushed, especially now because I'm at like the halfway point, and I don't know if it was a good decision to draw a sketch, but I was getting kind of stressed when I reached a halfway point and I realized, oh my gosh, I'm not done with the line art. I haven't even started coloring, let alone shading, rendering, and adding details. But it was okay. It was okay. At least I think it turned out okay. But I tried my best. I realized if I really wanted to speed things up, I would have to use the fill tool. And I learned how to. You just press G, and then what I thought was the gradient tool turned out to be the fill tool because, I don't know, I had never used Photoshop before. This is my first time. You can see me struggling. I was trying to figure out if they had clipping masks or not. Couldn't figure it out. I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna bucket fill on the same layer as a line art. It hurt me inside my heart, but you know, I think it worked out, sort of. But then I also realized I had to shade on the same layer and I couldn't use multiply for whatever reason. I guess I didn't figure it out. And so I just had to speed run. I just went fill, and just hope for the best. And then I decided to experiment with some different brushes because I didn't like the one I was using. And I found this super cool blending brush. I don't have this in Procreate. It's super cool. I liked how it changed opacity and layered on. I actually didn't realize that this brush exists. I decided to charge my laptop. There's been times where I realized that I had to go back. But anyways, as I was saying, I started to add little details now that I only had 2 more minutes, and I was just going over the outline again, trying to do whatever I could, and then I remembered I had to draw details, and so I just went crazy and drew stars everywhere, and I was trying to add as many lines as I could, and I finished. The next one, I really liked this avatar because it reminded me of a Genshin character for some reason. I don't know, maybe it was the Tailsman, maybe it was the umbrella, but I have to say, I wasn't the most happy with this one because I definitely felt super rushed. Like going from 30 minutes to 15 was a big jump, and if I had more time, I probably would have moved the head down a little bit because it kind of looks like half her head is missing. And I don't know, the positioning doesn't feel right. I don't have hands. It was overall a very rushed drawing. And I compared it to the previous one and I was like, oh my gosh, I really am inconsistent with my art styles. But maybe that just shows flexibility. I'm trying to cope, but it's okay. For this one, at least I had a different layer for coloring and shading, but I didn't have enough time to switch to, the good blending brush, and so I just stuck with the regular one and tried my best. And also I realized that there was like Japanese symbols on the umbrella or something, but I didn't know what it said, and I didn't have time to look back. I was just go. So that's just what I did. You could see that I kind of struggled with the shape of everything. I personally don't like how this one has no variety. It's kind of basic pose, basic face. I did not like this one. I wish I could have showcased this character's like uniqueness. I wish I did that. 15 minutes and I'm at the 11-minute mark, and I just started going crazy with the details. I just went scribble, 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 and that's exactly what I did. And then I tried my best to add different color scribbles because maybe they'll stand out more. And well, I think it kind of worked, though it's not my style. I was inspired a lot by Rats and Hats style. I really like how she does line art. And speaking of Rats and Hats, this is her Roblox avatar, and so I decided to just go. Halfway through, I was like, you know what? This is super cute. And so I tried my best to make it look good, even though I only had 5 minutes and I was in a rush, and I was debating to myself like, oh my gosh, is there any way I could make it better? And by the way, I did not know how to color drop, and so I kind of just looked at it, and that is not the right shade of gray. But I really like how it turned out. I think it was super cute, and I should draw more animals. It was really cute, and I decided to add the little paws, but I struggled so much with coloring because I could not find the right color I was looking for, and I went with this darkish blue, and I realized the tummy was white, and I ended up like scribbling because I didn't know what to do. You can tell that when I'm in a rush, I just start picking random colors. And then that was 5 minutes and 3 seconds. I knew this was gonna be the hardest one yet, so when it reached 3 seconds, I just went for it. I immediately went for it. And I want you to know, my computer started getting really laggy for no reason. And I was stressing so hard about this one because I didn't know what to do. And my line art just looks like I drew with my left hand. Everything is in disarray. I didn't know what colors to choose. I'm stressing. You can tell I'm scrabbling. But I feel really bad for myself on this one because, like, at a certain point, there's no saving it. I can't even, like, fill. I can't do anything. I'm just suffering. I'm just watching myself, like, descend to madness. Maybe, like, it's like Picasso. I can say it's abstract art. That's just how I felt. But this is when my computer started lagging, and I didn't know what to do, and so I just... Oh my gosh. No. And I wanted to do a background, but then I just... Yeah. That was it. That was it. I don't know. Maybe it's more contemporary. One of my best friends sent me her art of Yana, and I love it so much, so I'm gonna share it right now. Speed paint, while I tell you something terrible that happened to me while recording this video. I actually recorded this video 3 times, so I lost 2 hours of footage due to 2 separate reasons. One was I forgot to hit record. Yes, I know. Why didn't I do it? Yada yada yada. The point is, didn't work. Second one was my computer crashed and none of the recordings saved. And so because of that, I also lost a couple pieces of artwork too. And I was like, oh my gosh. But you know what? It's all good. At least I have some. And also, thank you so much, Ginger. You're so amazing, and I love your art style. Please check her out. She's so cool. These are some of the snippets of what could have been recorded, but didn't get recorded. You could probably guess how many minutes it took from looking at the art. It's okay. I'll cope. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Nailed it.